Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. So in today's video I'm taking a trip to West Yorkshire. I'm going to the Odsal Carboot and I've got a couple of collector shops to visit. So not sure which one I'm going to get to first. I think probably the first of the collector shops, because it does open early. The car boot doesn't get underway till 10 o'clock. So probably going to be heading to Forever Retro in Bradford first before I go to the car boot, and then pick up a couple more collector shops after that, and then we'll see where the hunt takes me, as we always do. So this is my hunt around West Yorkshire. So first stop was Forever Retro, which is a really cool shop. So you can see from it, found some Hasbros straight away. There was two spots they had the Hasbros in, one in this little case in the window, and one on the hanging board. So there was some Street Sharks up there that I found. Didn't take the best video of them, I'm afraid, but all sorts of different items. So if you're probably into your 80s nostalgia, it's well worth taking a trip to Bradford and visiting Forever Retro. There's a lot of really cool nostalgic items in it. There was in this cabinet here, the biggest spot was the for me, had a complete Lino and Munra from the Thundercats line. It's a long time since I've seen them absolutely complete, and he was going through a box of stuff while I was there that had just been brought in. So there was a lot of good items to go and see. I'm looking forward to watching a bit of his channel. He did give me his channel link on the YouTube, so we'll have a look at a few of those videos tonight, whilst I'm doing some selling. So I will give a look to the Yorkshire Picker, which is his YouTube channel. So give him a watch and see what he gets up to. So there you can see the hanging things that were packeted up. So we moved on to the car boot sale at Odsal, which is Bradford Bulls Stadium. First thing I found was some Funko Pops, but none of the ones I will be picking up. They weren't quite the ones of any value. And then a nice little toy stall. Did a bit of filming on most of the toy stalls, just to show you what was out there. There was some Sylvanian families on this, and I did pick up one of the sets for my young niece. So when I see her, she'll be getting that. She's getting into her Sylvanian families, little Anya, so she'll enjoy playing with that. Then there was some more Funko Pops on this stall I visited. A few good items. You can see the Harry Potter box behind you there. And then over to this stall, which was selling a lot of Pokemon cards. We had a nice Spawn figure there, but nothing that was particularly interesting for me. But I did like the look of the figure. But again, nothing picked up. And then this toy store had a lot of different toy items on it. Small collectible items, few Transformers, PSPs, Lego, retro games, cars, plenty of dolls. So you could find quite a lot of good quality items at the Odsal car boot. It's a lot better than some of the car boots I've been to lately. And then we found this giant tub of wrestlers, which I always do like a rummage through. Let's see if I can find any for my collections. So you'll see at the end of the video I did manage to pick up a couple of these. So that was Odsal Carboot. So guys, there you've seen the Odsal Carboot, and first there was Forever Retro in Bradford. So already this is turning into one of my better hunts. I've picked up some really good bits so far. So I'll show you more when we get back to the pub. But I've come across to Clecktibles now, and there's a store here called Collectables. So we're gonna go check that out and have a good look, and then we'll head off somewhere else on this little tour around West Yorkshire. So some nice spots, and thanks to Mark from Blue Harvest for giving me a few of the places to go and have a look round. So we'll go find Collectibles and see what's in there. So next stop of the day, Collectibles in Clecktibles. A really cool shop. Thank you to Mark from Blue Harvest who told me about it. yesterday when we were chatting on one of his videos. Told me he visited it and it was well worth a good look for a Funko Pop collector. And yes, he was right. So first spot, the Big Kiss double album, that was a really nice thing. Obviously, I'm not doing the albums, but I know some of my friends are, like Jimmy Barnes. I know he's not gone for the double albums yet because of space issues. But there was a really cool album I see later on in this video. I'll show you what it is. The What If Pops. I did pick up one of those today. We were missing the Hawkeye pop I'm looking for, so that wasn't there, unfortunately. But plenty of Marvel and DC pops there. Obviously, we are now DCU, MCU, Batman and X-Men only, so I was very particular in what I was collecting from Collectibles today. But there were some really nice Marvel Legends figures in there. And they were a good price. You will see later in the video a price in HMV, which made me raise my eyebrows a little bit. But there was good price in this one. He was doing 2 for 24 quid on £13 or 2 for 24 quid on Funko Pops. So I thought it was a really good value sort of shop, to be honest with you. Few NECA items available as well in the Collectibles shop. There was the Ozzy Osbourne Iron Maiden, I think Jimmy got the other day. And then I'm not actually sure who that one was at the far end. Then a few more sort of other pops. There was the Full Friends set in there. And other sort of rarer ones in a cabinet there. A few of the horror dolls, some nice statues. I did like the X-Men Wolverine statue. That was quite a cool one. I did sort of zoom in on the old Logan there. And then over to the other side, and there was more Funko Pops, some twin packs. Some of the Masters of the Universe Revelation figures. Again, some figures I really wish I could find the space to start collecting, but just too many things to be looking at the moment. And then around looking at a few of the Spawn figures. Did see a few Spawn figures today, but again, very nice figures, but space permitting, just can't do it to myself. And then there was a few DC McFarlane figures. So some nice ones there. And then moved over to the other wall, some fig arts, Q-figs and different figures, and then more Funko Pops on this wall. Like absolutely large collection of Funko Pops he had available. So as I say, well worth going to Collectables in Clecktibles if you are a Funko Pop collector. You won't come out without finding something for your collection, and they aren't bad prices at all. Very much sensible pricing on all of the items that he had in his shop. So a really pleasurable visit, and I will definitely be visiting again. So Clecktibles. So the next stop was Cosmic Toys. We visited Cosmic Toys on the channel before. Such a fantastic shop in Dewsbury. So first of all, I took a look at these box figures. There were some classic wrestling figures, Transformers, just really cool figures. I was really taken with this 86 Hot Rod, but a little bit more than I wanted to pay today. And I don't want to start another Transformers collection. I've just cleared the Funko Pops. But some of the Savage World figures as well, Primal Age, DC figures, I've got a couple of them myself, so they were interesting to me. Large selection of comics, so if you're a comic book collector, another place to visit for you. So well worth coming to see what comic books are on offer there. And then a couple of buckets of wrestling figures, so obviously went through those. Then I did a video of his Transformers display cases. Now Transformers is a line, it is just too much for me to start another collection, but I would be tempted with a Transformers collection. There are some really nice ones, and you will see them in the video in a minute. The Masterpiece series of Transformers is fantastic. And there was a few, I think there were Hot Toys in the cabinet there. So these are the masterpieces, and there are some really, really nice ones. I mean, that Wheeljack there is one I'd really like to get. There's a Hot Rod, Sideswipe Prowl, some of the really good Transformers from my childhood, and I really would like to possibly pick some of them up. And then we had his news section, so there was a lot of the Marvel Legends, the Spawn. I like that Spawn Joker by McFarlane. I do like how McFarlane are sort of moving the multiverse and the Spawn and the Mortal Kombat and intermingling the three of his properties. But you saw he had a large selection of Legends figures, new and old. Some really cool ones. Obviously, as I've said in previous videos, I am limiting what I get with Legends. I have picked one up today, but not from here. But it won't be a line I'm getting a lot of. And then we saw the Star Wars section. A lot of Black Series. We do know I've got one or two of the Black Series. Not a lot of them, but I've got one or two of them. You see them all on display here. There's the Chewbacca was the one I was really taken with. Then made my way upstairs to have a look at the upstairs of the shop. I didn't do this last time, but when I asked, he did tell me something was up here that I would be interested in. So some Funko Pops as we went up the stairs there. Sorry for the recording on this one. I did record the wrong way around with the camera, so apologies. I can't even really see what I was recording. I think it was Star Trek. It was some Star Trek bits and bobs. Then his loose cabinet of bits. There was a Funko set of the animated series Batmans. These were really cool. The South Park house, I remember them as a kid. Some more stuffed E.T. And plenty of different Mad Balls there. Another thing I remember from when I was a child. So there'd be something I'd be interested in getting for the nostalgia. And then here's what I came upstairs for. Yes, it was Hasbro's. I didn't pick up anything in the cabinet, but he did say there was a box on the side that also had Hasbro's in. So I had a little bit of a jumble through that, and you'll see a few of the ones I did pick up. And then we moved on to this loose Star Wars case. There's lots of loose figures and different figures in there that he had. A lot of boxed Series 1 Transformers and a lot of other different items, mainly Star Wars in these cabinets though, but a lot of the older stuff, a bit of Action Force as well, so really nice things. Then a life-size Dalek, and then I had to send a picture of this Harley Quinn to my friend Bex because it was what she was dressed up on Halloween. So we did have a laugh on that one. And then saw a few more Batman items in these cases, but really cool bits and bobs. And then some more items on this wall, mainly figures, a lot of Batmans. Just showing the vastness of the place, really. He's on 2 floors, and I think he's got another floor he can go on to if he wants to. So really, really nice bits in the collection here. So we did just film this last case. Lots more Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica pieces for you to have a look at. So lots and lots of nice items at Cosmic Toys in Dewsbury. So well worth a visit. Definitely worth going to if you like collectibles. So that was Cosmic Toys in Dewsbury. 1 or 2 bits, I'll be honest, have been picked up. So you'll see them at the end of the video. I think I'm just going to go head to Smith's now and then probably head home. I have had one hell of a hunt, to be honest with you, and there are some really good items I've picked up today. Funko Pop and wrestling related, so looking forward to showing you what I've got. There was a couple of good purchases at the car boot as well, so there's some good stuff there. So we'll head over to Smith's, potentially gamed, because the Smith's I go to, there's a game near it, so we'll go have a look in there as well. To be honest, I'm going for a quick check, see if I can get lucky and find a Doctor Strange chase, but I don't think I would get that lucky, so we'll go see what I can find. So called in at games at Burstall when I went to Smith's. Nothing really there for me. There was a good selection of pops, but nothing that I was looking for. I did spot some of the Marvel Legends figures that people have been showing off that are on offer at the moment, but again, nothing really for me. So then moved over to Smith's. So it was a really good sale selection in Smith's. So I did do a bit of filming on the sale stuff first of all. As you can see, the Masters of the Universe AEW figures on sale. Some good pops on sale. And some other items. I did do a good film on this section. So there was, like I say, a number of soda cans as well on the sale section. And a lot of other little bits and bobs. But it was quite a good sale in Smith's today. And you will see at the end of the video what I have picked up. So from there, I moved past the sale section and had a look at the Funko Pops for a start. So we went into the Funko section. For me, the highlight was the Doctor Strange. I have managed to pick that one up, and I will show you at the end of the video. I was hoping to find the Chase, because I do really like the Chase figure. But it wasn't to be. Not lucky enough. But I did get the regular Doctor Strange from this selection of Funko Pops. So definitely a good hunt in Smith's today. So from Funko, as always, we went over to my second favourite section, which is the wrestling. There was a few of the AEWs on offer again, but not quite at the price I wanted to pick the ones in the aisle up. So we left them. The FTR are down to $12.99. I will jump in when they get down to about £7 a pot figure, because they are that bad of figures. Otherwise, there was the new Seth Rollins in there in the WWE Elites, so that was quite nice to see. But otherwise, pretty much standard Smiths is it. Then on to HMV at Junction 42. Junction 32, should I say. I just stopped over to have a quick look. Nothing really for me in here. We found the first section of Funko Pops. So we've got a good film of those. Again, nothing really that I wanted to jump on and pick up. Only really ever do pick anything up in HMV if it is on offer. Then I found some Marvel Legends figures. I had to zoom in on this price on the old Doctor Strange. What is going on here? $32.99 for a standard Legends figure. What is the world coming to, HMV? Give your head a wobble. Then just really good selection of the DC Multiverse as well in there. So good figure selection from HMV today. We then moved on and found the second section of Funko Pops. Again, nothing that I really wanted to get, but I thought it was just nice to give you a quick film and show you what is available in HMV. So there is one or two nicer ones, but again, like I said, nothing I wanted to pick up from HMV today, so didn't take anything home with me, although I had already taken quite a lot home with me anyway, so wasn't in the mood really to sort of spend any more money. So that is it for the hunt today, and let's see what I've picked up. So, as you can see, guys, I have returned from my travels, and what an absolute brilliant hunt that was today. Completely made up for last Sunday's poor showing. So, what I think I'll do is I'll take it shop by shop as I went into them. I have picked up a lot of stuff, so no apologies, this is going to be quite a long video, guys. But we'll start at the store for Ever Retro. Went in there first of all, and to be honest, there was a few more bits I would have picked up, but I knew I was going to a few places, and I wanted to sort of hold my fire for a bit. But I did manage to pick up one thing, and I do like the packaging they use in there for Ever Retro. You can see the price I paid, and it was a very nice, clean Honky Tonk Man for my Hasbro collection. So that was the first purchase of the day. So the Hasbro Honky Tonk Man. Then I made my way to the Oddsaw Carboot at the Bradford Bulls Stadium. Not the biggest car boot, but there was some real good stuff there. So, fingers in the ears, Depop lovers. I did manage to find a special edition blonde Ryan Howard that is going to be on the Depop page. So if you're into the office, Ryan Howard will be making his way to the Depop page with his little blonde locks. So that one was picked up for the Depop page. I then found a couple more wrestlers for my collection. So got, first of all, what I thought was a Buff Bagwell, but people in my group, Legion of Hasbro, have told me it is a early Rey Mysterio from Toy Biz. I do have a few Toy Biz, so this should go on the shelf with it. But it's apparently quite a rare one from what I've been told. So there is my Rey Mysterio. And I managed to get this Undertaker for my Undertaker collection. So quite a cool Undertaker there. Not a lot paid for that. So that'll go on my Undertaker shelf. Really clean and tidy one. So pleased with that one as well. And then the two big purchases from the Carboot. I managed to pick this up from my niece Anya. A complete Baby Castle Nursery Sylvanian family set. So she's only 3, going on 4. So she'll get a lot of use out of that. Couple of rabbits in there as well for the Sylvanian families. So she'll enjoy that one. And then the final one, have I done the right thing? Have I not? I don't know. I'll let you decide. I've got this Harry Potter set now. From what I'm aware, it's a mystery box, and I think it's quite a desirable thing for a Harry Potter collector. So when you open it up, I'll show you what's in it. So you've got egg cup and bread holder. You've got a set of 4 coasters. You've got a light up keyring. And then you've got an extra large Neither Can Live t-shirt. And then the final item is this Ron Weasley Funko Pop. So it's the Quidditch one when he's on his broom. So, again, this is something I'm probably going to be depopping. Now, I'm not sure if I paid too much for it. I paid £20 for this, but I think it's probably worth about 40. Obviously, let me know in the comments whether you agree or not. I think it looks like it's something that's come from the Wizarding World shop. But, like I say, a very nice item for a Harry Potter fan there. So I do think I should make a little bit of money on that. But we shall wait and see. I could have made a mistake with that one. Okay. So, that is the Carboot purchases for today. So, my next stop was Collectibles in Clecktibles. So, a couple of items I picked up there. So, it's a lot more newer items. I did have a few second-hand pops in there, but it was a couple of new items I did pick up in the shop. So, I picked up a Marvel Legends figure. And it's one of the new ones. It's one of the Thor Love and Thunder range. Well, it was the Thor. So, I'm pleased to have grabbed another Thor to add to my collection. And then hopefully will display well next to the other Thor I've got there. Obviously, Thor's one of my favourite characters in the MCU, so really glad to have picked this one up. So, there we have it. Thor. And then the second one I picked up from that shop, I picked up a Funko Pop, and it's a What If one, but it's one I wanted to get. I haven't seen it anywhere lately, so glad to have picked it up. And it is the Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. So obviously the new rules of my Marvel collection is it's MCU or X-Men. So they're the two lines I'm keeping in the collection. So MCU, Spider-Man What If. So pleased to have grabbed that. Okay, so that was Collectibles in Clecktibles. And then I went to Cosmic Toys. And I'll be perfectly honest with you, I got quite a bit. So we'll start with wrestling first of all. So I got an Elite Roman Reigns. And it is the Roman Reigns from his early part of his WWE NXT figure. So you can see the trunks at the back there. So it's Roman when he was still wrestling in trunks when he was early in the NXT run. So a really cool Roman there to go on a Roman collection. So pleased to have got that one. And then my next figure was a really good find. I'm really pleased to have found this. So it's from the actual Jakks TNA Cross the Line set. And a really cool version of Mick Foley from his TNA run. So you can see him there with the take on his check jacket. But really nice Jakks Mick Foley there. So really pleased to have got that one. And then Hasbro Mania took over again. So we managed to take another one off. We got a very nice looking Repo Man. We've got a very nice looking Samu from the Head Shrinkers. We got a rather nice looking Sid Justice. We managed to find Virgil. We got the Virgil into the collection. And the final one was one third of the Demolition tag team, which was Smash. So I've still got to find the other two of that, but so what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 off my Hasbro list today. So that was really good. Then I did manage to pick up another couple of Funko Pops. And as I said, it's Marvel or X-Men. Well, I've got some of the rarer X-Men that I did need. So I found Weapon X in Cosmic Toys. You see Weapon X there. I managed to find Logan. And finally, what I was really pleased, and this is one I was most pleased to find, I got Psylocke. So that is now 3 more of the X-Men line ticked off. So pleased to have got a few more of the X-Men Funko Pops in. And then the final visit of the day was Smith's. I didn't pick anything up in HMV that I looked in Junction 32. So in Smith's, first off, a little buy for the old Depop again. Sorry guys, but for £5 we got Bartigula from The Simpsons. Simpsons Pops always sell really well on the Depop page, and for a £5, I'm sure that will go quite quickly. And then a couple of figures I said I wasn't going to get, but for the price of them, I thought, sod it, I'll pick them up. We got, who's first? We got Matt Jackson for £10 and Nick Jackson for £10 from the AEW Unrivaled Series 7. So they will go into the pile of AEW figures I've got over to my right, ready to unbox for the Action Figure Fridays. And then the final pickup of today's hunt. And I've wanted to get it since I've seen it was out. So it is number 1000, Doctor Strange from the Multiverse of Madness Funko Pop. I really do want to find the chase of this figure. I don't know if anyone's seen it, but the chase looks absolutely phenomenal, and he's a chase that is well worth chasing, shall we say. But that is my final pickup of today. So I hope you've enjoyed this hunt. It is one of my longer ones, and I did go in some places that we don't usually see on the channel, so well worth a visit if you're in the West Yorkshire region. The 3 shops are well within driving distance around Bradford, and then Smith's is just a little bit out on the motorway as you come out of Bradford. So, like I say, well worth visiting. And then if you go on a Friday, you manage to pick up the Friday Carboot as well. So that is my hunt for today, all done. So if you have enjoyed the hunt, please give us a subscription on the channel, give me a like. Helps me to keep the channel growing and building on a daily basis. Also, thank you to the shops I visited today. It was lovely meeting you all and visiting your channels. Sorry, visiting your shops, not your channels. I didn't visit your channels. Otherwise, that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.